We are controlling transmission.
Cannabis Connection in the house
420 boys in the building.
for the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, April 13th, 1997. For Extreme Retro Review number 262, you have the coveted,
Here we go.
illustrious, and highly elusive tape trader version of this show. You will know that 3 hours, 15 minutes, and 25 seconds were given to you by the person who watched this show live.
Did you? You paid $20 or whatever?
Oh, not me.
I'm just saying.
Talking to the scourge of the IWC. I got my shit through the interwebs.
I would certainly hope so.
But like I said, I watched the version of somebody who watched this show live.
Oh, so it was pristine condition is what you're saying.
It was pristine,
Ah, okay.
but also 30-minute pre-show.
That's so fucked up.
Man to my right of me watches this show on the WWE Network,
You goddamn right.
which is on Peacock, which is now owned by Endeavor.
Yeah.
Not Peacock, that's WWE. He's going to give you his thoughts and views, as well as the time from the show, which he watches on the streaming service, which leases the streaming service that he subscribes to.
The time for this pay-per-view, ECW's first ever pay-per-view, barely legal. 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 30 seconds on the WWE Network. And like we are at the top of the roller coaster that I'm told here, folks. And
Essentially speaking, yeah.
this show was overall a lackluster mess.
It was like a greatest hits. Like, it was like a greatest hits of ECW.
And it did not live up to the hype to me, unfortunately, I'm sad to say.
So, sit back, you know what I'm saying, smoke on the hookah for the next 30 minutes of the review part, or the 30 minutes of the pre-show and shit. Because now we're here. 30-minute countdown, voiced over by Paul Lee. It's so extreme. It's barely legal.
Gonna take a shot.
We have the old ECW theme. Joey at the Nest talking about ECW making history with their first pay-per-view. He runs down the card, mentions the Jap match, shows Gary getting erased from existence by Shane at Stipomania, recounted by us in Extreme Retro Review number 223.
You're hilariously welcome.
The follow-up with the ECW Phantom and the return of Gary at ECW Who Cares, It's Gary.
Yeah, why come back?
Joey is a dweeb, still asking if the ECW Phantom is Rick Rude. This whole segment is being the music is set to All the Way Live by Coolio. Oh man! They then switch over, and then they talk about the Dudleys and Eliminators match at the pay-per-view, and it's set to Fed Up by House of Bane, and they play the entire song with the video. I wish I ordered this pay-per-view so I could ask for a refund. This song is awful. Moving on. We got 14 minutes and some change, and we got Paul Lee with the voiceover saying, this pay-per-view is so extreme, it's barely legal.
Take a shot.
It cuts to Sandman beating up Balls Mahoney. Joey then throws it to the BWO spot that I talk about on the clip shows. I noticed Stevie oh, okay. So it shows it's highlighting the three-way dance, you know, Stevie, Hack, and Terry Funk, and you know they're highlighting Stevie at this point. And on the BWO spot, you know, on the BWO video, you have mentioned that one of the parts is Raven punching Stevie in the face.
Yeah.
He like, how does that make Stevie, you know, like a top guy, baby face, a badass, you know? That's a part of his like theme package. Pause. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Take that out.
Joey then highlights Raven, segues to Terry Funk, and his quest to win the world title. They replay Funk, and he replayed a vignette with Terry Funk at Dory Funk Sr.'s gravesite. I did not die. We got 8 minutes of change. We got another Paul Lee voiceover. So extreme, it's barely legal. Take a shot. Joey then hypes. Pause. Joey then hypes Taz versus Sabu. Replay Taz Sabu showdown in November to remember 1996. Recounted by us an Extreme Retro Review number 231.
You're welcome.
We're now down to 4 minutes and some change with another voiceover for Paul Lee. So extreme, it's barely legal.
Take a shot.
Joey at the nest for the final shilling. He is still a dweeb, but he's shilling the fuck out of this pay-per-view. Paul Lee with the final shilling, and it's set to 1, 2, 3, 4 by Coolio. Moving on. Cannabis connection. I'm good. The show starts with Joey in the ring, and he's running down the card, and the Dudleys immediately come out. I just wanted to know, put this on audio, that Joey's suit is entirely too big.
I also want to note out that the Dudleys apparently are the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions.
Yes. The crowd is going chanting "Fuck you, Divine." Divine cuts a quick promo, and it cuts to another thing, the real ECW thing. Now, up until today, all the supercards have been eloquently play-by-played by the conductor, the engineer, and the road horseman of the Pony Poon Express, the multiversal heartthrob, my partner in crime, Hot Stuff Hollywood. But for the pay-per-view, and quite honestly, you know, this is it. You getting phoned in foods for the final Extreme Retro Review.
The food you deserve.
ECW tag titles, Dudley Boys with Sign Guy Dudley versus the Eliminators. We got Joe Ginkner with a subdued promo. Challengers are in matching pink tights. LOL. Sign Guy gets total elimination immediately.
Yes.
Now this is the squash of all squidashes. They hit every move known to mankind, every tag team combo move known to mankind. I don't know if the Dudley Boys got like 3 punches in. Total elimination on Bubba for the win. I gave it 2.5. HW, your thoughts of the match?
Yeah, basically, had they hit all the finishers in their moves in the moveset, it should have their creator wrestlers, because what I don't understand is they just got the belts and now they're losing.
I just figured it was something just to pop the crowd, you know.
Fair enough, it worked. But yeah, I always mark out for total elimination. So good. I thought it was a good match, though.
Okay, so now Geekner gets in the ring after the match. They're chanting "fuck him up." The Dudleys win by points, 86-83. LOL. Total elimination on Geekner with some stank. I bumped it up to a 3.
I don't understand why they want to try to silence the melodic sounds of the quintessential stud muffin. Pause.
Back with Joey at the Nest with a Sandman highlight. Moving on. We have Cut Candido saying that he can't compete, so he's in the ring, cutting a promo. He was at the first ECW Arena show. Last year, he was at WrestleMania with Dr. Tom and his girlfriend, and now he's in ECW where he wants to be, or so he thought. He babbles in chicken shit, I don't care. He leaves as Lance Storm and his rat tail comes down the aisle.
Gross.
So we have Lance Storm versus Rob Van Dam what the fuck is this music? I know you have all different music because you're watching via the network. Yeah. But this music that Rob Van Dam came out to was shitty. In-ring intros for both for the opening match. Nice. For the next match. Nice, whatever. They put a match together. The longer it went, the sloppier it got. Bad chair shots from Lance counted into a Rob Van Daminator. Standing moonsault for the win. They gave it 2 3/4. RVD got a "you fucked up" chant. HW thoughts of the match.
Well, so when I saw it was going to be these two wrestling each other, I thought it had a chance to be the sleeper of the night. But ultimately, and probably, as you said, the longer it went, the sloppier it got. For me, it ended up feeling like it fell flat. So
yeah, like the first couple of minutes was dope. You know what I'm saying? They were, they doing their hoes, doing the moves, doing the shit, and then all of a sudden, Lance started grabbing the chair, weak ass chair shot. I mean, he wasn't brought up that way. I get it, but regardless, it's a work, bro. Whatever.
And speaking of chair shots, I had to note that how did RVD not break Lance Storm's face when he threw a chair at his head?
Because he knows how to work. RVD makes Molyneux raises his hand and raises it to a 3. RVD cuts a promo talking about how he sold himself out just to get on pay-per-view, even though he was just a fill-in. RVD is not second fiddle to anything. And by beating Lance Storm, he's worth more in ECW and worth more elsewhere. LOL. Raised up to 3.5. The crowd chants, "Get the fuck out of here." HW, your thoughts of RVD's post-match promo?
I get it with RVD now because I became a fan after that promo, and once the fans started shit on him and shit, because before to me it was always kind of I just found out about RVD like after he was already popular or whatever, and he started to get WWF-ized and shit. And then we do this, and so I see him come in as a karate nigga. Don't really talk too much and shit. So like I felt this was his coming out promo right here and shit. So now but apparently this is the last show. So if it wasn't the last show, I would probably be intrigued by RVD going forward now. But yeah, good shit.
Back with Joey at the Nest with the Terry Funk highlight package. Pause. It's voiced over by Paulie. Credited as bringing the hardcore style to the United States, Terry Funk wants one last shot at the belt, of which promotion he is the forefather. It doesn't sit right with the current champion. They had a fight about it at an earlier show, recounted by us in Extreme Retro Review. I don't care.
You're welcome.
And he dedicates the title shot he has tonight to his late great father, Dory Funk Sr. H-Dub, your thoughts of Terry Funk and his quest to win the world title?
Well, of course he's on the quest to win the world title because he's a glory hound. He's a diva. And you know how those dressers are. They like to be all out in front of your face and be all as visible as possible. That's why this idiot throws himself off of cages and into tables that nobody is on because he likes the attention. And that's why he engages in the risky behavior, as it's called in sanctified circles, or also known as because it's a certain level of tension that he thrives off for that. So there's no shock to me that at 942 years old, he's on yet another umpteenth quest for a championship. Only this time it's ECW that's dumb enough to pay him.
So it's time for the Jap match. Geek Ortiz is in the ring doing the announcements for the Jap match, and then the Japanese referee, who I like to call Finna Jap, scurries into the ring. Joey Style mentions Dave Meltzer and the Neck BZ. He is yum in attendance.
Where the hoes at? Oh, sorry. Oh no, that's Shim.
Oh yeah, man, what's up? Greatest ECW podcast in the known and unknown multiverse. Gotta give a shout out to my boy Shim.
What up, Shim? Where the hoes at? Still don't know, huh?
It's a special occasion, bitches. Steve OG and all the rest of my sons out there in the ECW multiverse.
Yeah, I talk a lot of shit, but respect to y'all doing your thing. I know how hard it is, and Fuge more so than me because he does all the real hard work. But keep doing your thing, y'all.
You'll get there one day, guys. So we got BWO Japan, consisting of Taka Michinoku, Men's Teo, also known as Terry Boy, and Dick to Go.
That sounds like a business opportunity I should have thought of 10 years ago.
I don't know how many times I've seen Dick Togo, and I didn't think, oh man, Dick to Go. Oh shit. Versus Great Sasuke, Grand Hamada, and Grand Naniwa. Ortiz fucks up their names immediately, LOL. It's Sasuke, not Sasuke. Naniwa was replaced by Yagasichi.
What?
He looks like a pharmacy store Power Ranger. Joey says, great job. Joey's not a real friend.
Definitely not.
We got a comedy exhibition match to showcase the Jap promotion. Bunch of flips, some power, back and forth throughout. Tiger suplex on Sasuke, on Taka for the win. I gave it 3 stars. H-Dub, your thoughts of the match?
Wow. Well, I was instantly annoyed because the WWE versions of the BWO theme song came on. So, I get hyped for them as an act and shit. And then out comes these 3 Japs and shit. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then to make matters worse, Jap Team 2, as you said, had the Green Ranger and a fucking Japanese Mike Awesome. So, yeah, I got on my phone and shit. And I will say I expected BWO Jap to win, so I was surprised when
That's crazy. Post match, Hamada and Dick to Go slug it out. Pause. BWO Japs bounce. Moving on. We have a highlight of Stevie. He was a bitch for 2 years, and tonight he's going to rectify it. Moving on. Never taking Stevie serious, especially with the BWO theme song playing over his promo. Meanie comes out from the back, finishing it up. What the fuck ever. Joey to wrap it up, and it segues into Shane Pitbull 2. HW, thoughts on the Stevie back?
Meanie and Nova, for that matter, should never ever speak. Stevie, his promo was decent, and then once these idiots get involved, it just fucks it all.
The fucker has the makeup on, the fucking black paint over his face, trying to be serious. After I've seen you getting slapped and bitched up by other wrestlers throughout your tenure here, and now you over here like, Sandman. Terry Funk, man. I'm like, shut the fuck up!
Who also somehow managed to pull off looking even more ridiculous in his Daisy Dukes than Stevie looks in his.
Because he's always been Stevie's lackey. So he has to be a lackey of Stevie. He's even terrible than Stevie is.
Okay, all right. Well, in that case, he's doing a hell of a job he's doing a stupendous job because he's infinite more times worse than Steve.
We got a TV title match.
Of the WWF TV title match.
Television champion Shane Douglas, franchise, Francine, and 3 Riot Squad members.
Oh my God.
Versus Pitbull Anthony.
I'm having a flashback.
Shane immediately gets in the ring. Francine gets in the ring, pushes Geek Ortiz out of the way because he's an idiot, always getting in their way and shit. Shane yells, cut the music. Shane with a promo. He revisits becoming the anti-monitor, leaving and coming back and winning the title, breaking Gary's neck in the process.
Yeah, good times.
He talks about the ECW Phantom and wants to kick some ass. Joey's still shilling the stip as if we don't know that Rick Rude is the ECW Phantom. Gary's in the crowd with the neck brace, LOL. He can't be at ringside because they won't clear him to be at ringside, so he bought a ticket. He's now there with the mutants. Hat guy, Faith No More guy.
Right where he belongs.
They're all sterilized.
He looks at home, sitting with the fans.
All number 2 to start. Shane targeting the neck. Anthony's either gassed or he has no clue what to do in this match. Lucha Shane slows the pace. The crowd chants that she has herpes, meaning Franny. Pitbull is fucking everything up during this match. It's pretty simple. Do some power shit to the heat. Come back, do power shit. More heat. Power shit, more heat. This motherfucker trying to do flips and dives and shit. He fucking everything up. The nigga is gassed. Or he got a concussion. I don't know what the fuck. Outside, Gary jumps in and attacks Shane. The bikers take him and the brace away. LOL. Inside, the guardrail spots start getting fucked up, and this match falls apart. Everything is done in front of Finnegoof. I quit. Negative infinity. Cuck runs in and gets beat up. Shane uses a table piece, a chain, the table piece again on Pitbull Anthony. The crowd turns on the match. Pitbull fights through all of that, then jobs to the belly-to-belly clean. Rude from the house mic says he agrees to the stipulations if he gives up Francine. The ECW Phantom, in quotes, then comes down. H-Dubs, your thoughts of the match before the post-match?
Way too fucking long. Entirely. The match was 3 times longer than it should have been. Watching Anthony trying to mat-based wrestle and sell was painful. The best parts of the match was the crowd chants. Why the fuck didn't the ref DQ Anthony when Gary got involved?
Everything they did was like Finnegoof was right there the entire time. It's not like Finnegoof got bumped. Finnegoof was just in the corner like a bitch, just watching this shit happen. Never fucking, rang the bell. So no nuts.
And then the deafening silence when they start trying to do the false finishes and shit. Even when Shane got the brass knucks and a couple other finishes, like you could hear a fucking pin drop.
Yeah, Joey's still a dweeb, playing it straight. The fake Phantom comes down, tugs Francine. Gross. Belt shot by Shane. One of the bikers comes out and it turns into Rude. Ping pong into the primetime slam. Joey closes the book with the show me the money angle. So basically, all this, the payoff is that primetime Brian Lee got more money from Rick Rude than Shane Douglas and turned on him. Because Brian Lee was always talking about show me the money, show me the money.
Yeah.
And that's how they got out of that abomination.
Jeez Louise. Oh, what a disaster.
Pitbull's theme play with no Pitbulls in the ring. It's primetime Brian Lee and Rick Rude doing his hip swivel to end the segment.
Does that get a negative infinity as well?
They're done.
Oh yeah, poor Rick Rude.
He was never with his face, never seen with the Pitbulls.
Smart man. Fucking man.
We have a quick hotline shield, $1.99 per minute. Fuck that shit. We have a Raven promo. 90% of the world wants to see him lose. 10% are raging against the machine with him. Quote the Raven, nevermore. Moving on. We have a Taz promo. We're here, Sabu. You know the bits. You know the who cares? Taz runs down everybody he's choked out. Bam, this was funny though. Bam Bam Bigelow, Fonzie, history. Bam Bam Bigelow, history. Paul Violence, ultimate fight. He's done. Too Cold Scorpio, He's out of here. Rob Van Dam got him too. Jericho, how about it? HW thoughts of the promo.
I thought it was a big fight promo from Taz. However, one thing took me out of it, and it was the jet blackness of his beard. Like, it was like space, void of space black. So, and then, I had to double check, and that I'm pretty sure his top of his hair is brown.
I wasn't checking the nigga out that much.
Well, the nigga they was zoomed into his face with it, and he had a towel on his head. There was only like 2 places I could look.
Settle down, bro. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying I'm not checking in, man. I told you, folding in foods in effect, man. Damn, don't give a shit.
Fair enough.
Do you remember when Taz and Sabu were the ECW champs?
Vaguely.
All right. Yeah. Like, I remember because, what I'm saying, like, I'm with it. But I was just, for the common, casual ECW fan that you are and shit. Like, do you remember them being the champs? Like,
that's when he was the Tasmaniac.
I mean, yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sabu did a nigga a favor, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll tag with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Joey's putting it over like it was some monumental title reign. Like, Dean Malenko and Benoit was beating them niggas asses every week. Taz versus Sabu. All Taz to start. Sabu gets busted open hard way with some cross faces. Shout out to the crippler. Sabu takes it outside and takes over. Back inside, Taz with the sloppy mat work. I was about to say meat work. Pause. Sabu swings momentum with network. Pause. It's back and forth with big swings and momentum. Whatever. Taz hurt his shoulder, but proceeds to hit 4 Taz plexes and choke Sabu out with the Katahaja Bay. I gave it 3 stars. During the match, Team Taz had put Sabu on a table. It was all basically the match was like, okay, big move. I do a move, you do a move. They put Team Taz there. Every time Sabu tried to use the table, he got put through the shit. You know what I'm saying? The first time he tried to put the nigga through the table, Taz threw him off, and then the other time it was some outside shit. I can't fucking remember. It was sloppy. You know what I'm saying? It was like when Taz had it, it was, it was together. Sabu is obviously sloppy. It's going to be a styles clash regardless, but I don't believe they really knew. Like, I don't think Sabu was supposed to lose this match.
Oh, really?
I don't think Sabu was supposed to lose this match. I think Sabu was supposed to win this match. You know what I'm saying? Because, the way that the match looked to me, it was supposed to be like, all right, because they never really let Sabu do anything. And, Sabu went through Taz went through no tables. You know what I'm saying? Sabu really only got, that big leg drop off. You know what I'm saying? He got his, he gave him a suplex or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He reversed his shit. He put him in his own shit and everything. But the match was, all Taz. It should have been, all Taz and then Sabu ekes out a win or whatever. But they didn't play it that way. Your thoughts on the match?
I thought they went the right way with it.
I mean, Taz had to win. But it looked like Sabu should have won. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're good. But I had 2 main takeaways from this match. One, how the fuck was his neck not broken? Because Taz threw him clean on his neck at least a good 4 times and shit. And then my second main takeaway from this match is that Sabu is an idiot.
Yeah. No, yeah, like when they talk about how niggas love the business and shit, he love that shit, man. And not getting paid shit. Because you can't do that to me.
Yeah, no.
I'm the champ. Yeah, you can't do that to me. Nah, man. Damage Control comes out to attend to Sabu. Taz cuts a promo. He cuts the respect promo, extends his hand. They shake and hug. Rob Van Dam comes in and knocks out Taz. Taz is about to suplex RVD. But Sabu saves RVD, and they tag up and team up to beat up Taz. LOL. They fuck up the table spot. Taz gets put in the Taz gets put into the Sabu mission outside. LOL. Fonzie then gets into the ring and takes off his shirt. He reveals the Team Taz tee, and then he takes off his shirt again, and he has on the Sabu signature tee. He raises both guys' arms. What the fuck? Fonzie he starts to cut a promo. He lost a lot of money because he put it all on Taz. Taz won. What? Taz then throws a chair to stop her from talking. Rob Van Dam cuts another promo, solidifying the heel trio. He wants to work Mondays. Hilarious. I raised it up to a 4 overall, but the match was 3 at best. HW, your thoughts of the post-match shit?
And he said, and I love working Mondays. Oh, man. Post-match? Oh, shit. Well, the good old double turn swerved the fuck out of me and shit, because I was... mediocre on Sabu, and I was a mark for Taz, so I'm a still mark for Taz, and if, in another dimension, I'll be giving a fuck about Sabu a little bit, because he's with RVD, and there should be heels now, I would expect.
I could care less.
Fair enough.
Joey then grabs the house mic and brings out Putz and Beulah to do color commentary for the next match. The crowd chants, "Show your tits." Hello. We got a 3-way dance. Stevie with all of the BWO to include 7-Eleven, played by Rob Feinstein, and Thomas the Inchworm Rodman, whoever the fuck that is. I didn't even care to look it up. Versus Sandman versus the living legend, Terry Funk.
Please be quick, and please let Stevie...
I'm not gonna lie. This match had big fight feel to it. Same with Taz and Sabu, but it is different. Spit spot with Hack and all strikes from all three to start. We got some smart psychology to start. The ladder gets brought in by Hack. Terry Funk whiffed on Stevie in the crowd. Oh, yeah. Terry Funk did like a move, and he completely missed, and the crowd still put it over.
God, yeah. Oh, the freaking moonsault to He moonsault the sky, and fucking Stevie act like he got a cannon shot to the stomach, and the crowd act like they were blind.
Ladder-themed offense is capped off by Funk spinning it around, hitting the other two with the ladder. I declare that the ladder is officially a part of this match. The can is also Stevie gets brutalized for like 3 or 4 minutes by Hack and Funk.
Or Stevie.
Retroing back to Extreme Retro Review number 111, Return of the Funker, where Hack and Sandman and Terry Funk teamed up to form a vicious tag team in February of 1995.
I don't remember, and it was beneath the Sandman to do that.
Stevie gets brutalized for like 3 or 4 minutes until he's eliminated with a double power bomb. Barbed wire then gets brought in. Hack gets whipped, then wraps himself in barbed wire. Stevie is still in, helps with the pin on Hack, moonsault. I gave it 3 stars. Terry Funk advances to the finals. Your thoughts?
Negative infinity, nigga, because Terry Funk won. That's easy. That's an easy answer right there. Negative motherfucking infinity. Though this motherfucker with his ketchup face is getting a title shot now and shit. And yes, I know it's real blood, but he's a fucking idiot, and that's how it looked. It looked like they got watery ketchup running down his dumbass face.
Raven immediately gets in the ring and starts the title match.
Save the show, Raven. You got him.
Putz can't give color commentary right now because he's not going to be a professional during this match. Funk gets cut. He gets the cut check by Dr. Allen. He comes out to see if he can continue. Putz starts crying.
Of course.
Right. He can't help. Of course. He can't beat Raven, nigga. That's why he can't.
What a puss.
This nigga crying. He's like, I can't help. I'm like, yeah, nigga, Raven's in there. Nigga, you can't do nothing with that nigga. Reggie Bennett.
Oh, yeah.
From the Terry Funk Lifetime Achievement Banquet comes out. Power bombs Terry Funk.
Yes. Thank you, Reggie, my nigga. Or nigga. My bad.
The doctor gets dumped. Raven yells at Tommy Dreamer about beating Funk, and Big Dick Dudley returns to ECW. beats up Tommy Dreamer. Several unnamed members of Raven Nest down below stack tables, punts, reverses the choke slam.
Oh, yeah, is that what we're calling it? That's what we're calling the push and stumble slam. Yeah, Big Dick Dudley, pause, looked like he's never even rehearsed doing the choke slam ever in his life. And there was like no coordination. There was no nothing.
Big Dick Dudley, pause, and Tommy Dreamer, pause. Both graduated from the Terry Funk School of Working because they're terrible. Gets choke slammed through the tables below the Eagle's Nest. Welcome back. Oh my God, he's dead. It was completely shitty. The mutants ate it up though.
Oh man.
Putts assists with the DDT. Raven kicks at 2, falls to the schoolboy, and new ECW heavyweight champion of the world. I gave it all a dud. HW, your thoughts of the match?
So I popped when Raven came out.
Pause.
That was fucking
Pause.
genius. I'm like, hell yeah, finish this motherfucker off.
Pause.
And then once it started to stretch to the unbelievable, and then the whole fucking Tommy Dreamer, Big Dick Dudley pause thing was a whole distraction. In a match that didn't need distractions and shit. It's the first pay-per-view. It's your world title match. You got Terry Funk for this bullshit and shit. And then so you're cutting away to that shit. Didn't make sense. And then obviously they went with the wrong finish. Why do you want this dude to be the face of your franchise? And then to cap it all off, and actually it's perfect. Is the perfect icing on the cake. He takes his undead ass into the crowd and starts spreading AIDS into the
Putts and fucking praise. And start making the people yell our way. Funk celebrates in the crowd with the belt. The shit cuts off.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Overall, shit was terrible.
It was.
It was a bunch of middle of the road to below average matches. The Shane Pitbull Anthony match was one of the worst matches I've ever seen in the history of this promotion. The three-way dance severely underdelivered. The ending underdelivered.
And the crowd was jizzing the whole time.
They're brainwashed. Clearly. You've seen a cult before.
Oh, dang it. I was too high, but I had a note about Paul's speech and the Funk's banquet, where there were elements of it that sounded very cultish after he was talking about Funk and his ass bone and how he still went to work, and that's the type of people he's looking for, and that's the type of standard that they're holding people that are willing to work with a broken tailbone, and that's another shit. I'm like, okay, you cult master. I hear you.
That's it, y'all. Like, there's nothing else to say. Like, like, first of all, I got a whole bunch of sons, so they're gonna continue on and do the shit for real. But, everybody knows what Barely Legal to the end of the promotion is like. I mean, the ending, like, you don't know the end. Like, my partner in crime don't know the ending. And he I'm sure he don't give a fuck at this point. But, you know what I'm saying? But, it was a great journey.
Oh, it's been a hell of a ride, this ECW journey, because I have a whole different view. Because before, like, I had no idea who you tape trader people were and shit, and now I just can't help but wonder what your brains look like at this stage in your life after having to go through all that on the Tape Trader show. And plus, honestly, to have liked it in the first place, honestly, because it had some nice stuff to make fun of and to do a podcast about and poke fun of and get high to, and It's Johnny Hot Bodies and fucking Sal Balomo on up to Terry Funk is the world champion. And where do you go from here? So I think this is a good place to put a pin in the Extreme Retro Review, kicked off by us, the originators and the innovators.
Yeah, like for the Shims and Steve OGs, the Hardcore Havens, the Extreme Timelines, and so on and so forth. For all you people that's going to eventually jump on the wave that we created.
You're welcome. And don't fuck it up.
Use this as a template, as to what you can and can't do in a podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You can miss several years. It doesn't matter. It's your story. It's your story.
That's right.
You got to finish your story. You can have a partner who who talked about all his damn sojourns and failed botched threesomes, the glamazons, the 23s, the milk of magnesias. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Oh, the Cincinnati run.
Yeah, the Cincinnati runs, the Kalahari trips, the holiday parties. You know what I'm saying? Starting from a damn associate to being a supervisor, now being a manager. You know what I'm saying? Family man impending.
Yeah. Got a fucking daughter on the way and shit.
I know. You used to fuck bitches in your car.
Yeah. Oh, good times. Oh, man. Good fucking times. But I'm glad that we'll still be continuing on in some fashion because this is, in some ways, therapeutic, and in some ways, it's, it gives me a good reason to hang out with you a couple hours every now and then and shit. You're the oldest friend I still talk to as I shoot.
Wait a minute. Not the 6? I thought you were the 6. The big 6 longer.
I got with them in high school.
Oh, wow. I predate the big 6. I know I predated the big 6.
Yeah, you predate the big 6, my brother.
The weirdest one.
Oh, man. Yeah, you are definitely the most different of us. Because, most of us, we all kind of try to blend towards whatever the current. I'm not trying to say you didn't, but I don't know. I felt like we tried to fit in more than you did, if that makes sense, to what was normal.
I wasn't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to be quote unquote normal.
I wasn't allowed to be normal.
I'd say that was a good call, though. I wasted a lot of years trying to be normal.
Fuck them. Fuck normality. The weird are going to inherit the earth. Eventually.
As they should. They take all the chances.
There will be no more Extreme Retro Review. There will only be... Well, the Cannabis Connection era is over. There will always be cannabis. But the Cannabis Connection era is over.
No more 420 boys. We're out the building.
Yeah, we have the building, man. Yeah, we're done being on Swanson and Rittner. You know what I'm saying? But chronic contingency. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. That's it. ECW. That's it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It feels very last episode of Fresh Prince.
Yeah, turn the light off and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know that's cheers. Oh! But yeah, when you hear from us again, know that life is a work, so always get paid for it. We out. Peace.